Hey, what's up, everyone? Vanna here on the high team. So we just want to give you a quick rundown on what we do on the high team. So when we have a new guest, we pass this out to the new guest, and when we get it back from the new guest, we want to make sure it's filled out. One of the key parts that you want to make sure is filled out is their name, email, or phone number, because that's one way that we can get them into the system. Also, at the same time, we want to make sure the bottom portion of it is checked off. We want to make sure that Balboa is checked off and what time of the service that they are at. We want to make sure it's checked off so we can get them into the system correctly. So once we have this and we pass it out to the new guests, and when they come back and they return it, we want to make sure it's properly filled out. When they give it to us, we're going to have a high menu. This is a high menu. Inside the high menu, we have Pastor Leanne and Pastor Ergen. So one of the first things we do when we open up the high menu, we want to give them an introduction into what the high menu is. So we want to highlight our senior pastors, Pastor Leanne and Pastor Ergen, a brief history of Awaken and the vision of Awaken, our mission and our culture. And after that, we want to talk about the DNA course. We want to take them straight to the DNA course and let them know that we have DNA course every Sunday at 10 o'clock upstairs at Balboa campus, which starts at 10 o'clock. From there on, we tell them that once they finish the DNA course, they can go over and look at the different type of ministries we have here at Awaken that they can participate or join or serve that they want to. From there, we talk about getting connected to a connect group. We definitely want to highlight that they get connected to a connect group, because that way that they can get into our system and get connected with other communities out there. If it's a singles, if it's a couple, we definitely want to get them involved and have them text join and connect to 55525, which is really important. Secondly, after that, we take them to the back section. We definitely want to highlight our campus pastors, Pastor John and Becky, and then we want to highlight all the other pastor campuses as well, and letting them know that we have Salt Lake City, El Cajon, San Marcos, so that way when they go to all these different campuses, they know who the senior pastors and the pastors of those campuses are. So once we give them this card, we tell them, hey, they can take this to the cafe and get a free cup of coffee. And then at the same time, we give them this book, which is a book written by our lead senior pastor, Pastor Ergen, that talks about the culture here at Awaken. Once we give them these two gifts in exchange for this, then we can just ask them if you want to ask them if they need any prayer, pray over them, and then tell them that we'll see them again next week. So that's what we do on the high team. If you have any questions or concerns, do not hesitate to reach out to me. Once again, my name is Vanna. I am part of the high team, and this is a rundown of the high team. Thank you.